everyone, welcome back to another mukbang with my husband and I. We got my cooking that I done previously. You'll see the video before this mukbang. Okay, and then today guys, I gotta show you guys something. This is smoked fish and it comes with rice. Guys, and the fish here, look how it comes in a nice looking package. Okay, let me open it. Tony, can you put that over there, please? Sorry. Yeah. And here's the smoked fish, guys. It's 2 smoked barramundi, and it's from smoked fish. So this person, and it comes with rice, like I said, and I've got 2 nice fish, and the smell of it, Hey, darling. And it comes with its little lemons. We added in, well, I added in the mayonnaise from yesterday's mukbang. Yeah, and he got his one. So, oh, hang on, I'll just tell you guys about my drink today. My drink today for this mukbang is apple juice.
Good on everybody, and welcome to the channel. I just happened to finish work and walk through the door, and I was told that, so I look at the food and I start rolling up my sleeves, ready to go. So yeah, we'll be happy to share these with you, and I hope everybody's okay. And also you have something nice to eat.
Well, what have you got there?
Well, it's Polly's, weekends. We always have something nice to eat, so I hope you fellas have better. So today I came past that island shop, and I so there's not much because it's 4 o'clock now. Everything is sold out. So chicken tails, and the one in the middle is the filet from yesterday. I took it for my lunch. So there's one left. I brought it back. So and they had a couple of rugal. So I grabbed that too. Yeah, just and that's it. And
we got the filet pumpkin as well.
And this was her cooking.
My video.
Earlier on. I think she'll show you this later on. And my drink is mango juice. Yeah, and I think we just say grace now, and
and we'll be back.
The honor is yours.
Dear loving Jehovah, thank you very much for today.
Let's see what's under here. Ta-da! Boy, smoke.
That's my pumpkin, guys. My pumpkin food. Yeah, so we got our prayer done, and look how pretty that they put this rice together. Rice with a bit of spring onion on top. I asked him if he wanted some rice. He said no, so you miss out. Yeah. Okay.
My favorite salad. And those who haven't tried it, you're missing out.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut this fish. I think I should eat with my hands because, yeah, I love barramundi. I always get barramundi fish and chips, so this is good that this is a barramundi fish. Guys, there's a lot of it in Australia. Do you want some smoked fish going on?
Not yet.
Okay.
This is the Muripi piece. I'll do it about first.
Excuse me, I'll just get me some pumpkin. And here's my plate, guys. Filet pumpkin, smoked fish, and rice.
The Muripi piece.
Nice.
It's a bit
Tough.
toughy. See, the problem is when you buy cooked food without checking it and then come to eat. I think you need a knife for this.
Or just leave it, eat the smaller one.
Turkey tail.
This is a moist fish. Moist and smoky. Yeah, guys. Yum. I like smoked fish because I used to buy smoked fish and make it for fish pie. The fish is very moist.
No?
The fish. Yum. Who got me into smoked fish was my dad. He always used to buy it, usually on a Friday, because that's his relaxation time. You know, he finished a week of work and he just wants a beer and smoked fish. This fish is nice and moist. Some smoked fish can be overdone, but this one's really nice. And it comes on a banana leaf. How fancy. And I also like making smoked fish sandwiches. You can have smoked fish salad, sandwiches, pie. That's right.
Do you have fish?
I don't know. I don't know if I should squeeze lemon on it. It might kill the flavour. I like smoked fish as this. Look how much it is, Daddy.
What's your meat? What's the meat here?
Rum.
Rum? Rum and pumpkin. Ramadan.
No, Ramadan dry.
No.
Yummy.
It is nice too.
Yeah, I'll eat that later because I just want to have some smoked fish.
No. Pumpkin, eggplant. And you cook it with meat.
Okay.
Nice.
I like how there's got probably like paprika on top. I don't know, but it looks fancy. I can't wait to do it. I have to work hard for my food. Darling. Yeah, take this bone off.
That's it.
Ta-da! Danny, do you want this bone?
I don't want the bone, I want the food. The fish. Give me.
No, you normally like, you know, like biting off all the meat off the bone.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes when we go to restaurants, and I like T-bone. If you have a T-bone, eat the meat and leave the bone, but there's still meat on the bone, so one of my favorite. Eating the meat around the bone of the T-bone steak. It's nice.
That's why I asked, does he want the bone?
There's a lot of flavors in the bone. That's why the Chinese make the broth. Beef bones, chicken bones, fish bone. Make the
Cheers,
broth.
guys.
Yeah, barramundi is Australian fish. Mainly found on the top end of Australia. And all the way to Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. They have barramundis. They come from, I think, when they reach the 1 year old, they change. The male changes to female and they lay eggs. Oh, that's what I heard. Quote me if I'm wrong. But I heard that's what the barramundis do when they reach 1 year old.
This rice is nice. Have a taste. I don't know. I don't know. It probably just normal rice, but you know when someone else cooks it, it tastes nice. Yeah, Daddy. Have a taste and taste the rice. I don't know. Probably because it's got spring onion in it. I don't know, but it has got another nice texture to it. It came with the smoked fish. I love smoked fish. So when I heard Desiree had ordered some, I quickly put my name in there too. Yeah, so they got me some.
In New Zealand, smoked snapper or smoked kawai,
No.
and then you make a fish pie out of smoked snapper or smoked kawai.
I'm not a fan of Hawaii.
Oh, and then you put a layer of mashed potato on the top. Man, it's a bomb.
He's never made one, but yeah, it's a bomb.
She make a lot. Oh, a few. She made a few. But it's nice.
Yeah, and if you make it with smoked fish, yummy.
All I have to do is buy the ingredients, give it to the chef.
Not even a chef. I just like to
Then I go to the KFC and come back to cook. Nah.
No, I love smoked fish. So thank you to the hands that made this for us. So lovely. So if you guys want some, look up smoked fish. I'll see, I'll ask Sharon where's the link to it so I can put it down when I edit. But so lovely, lovely. So if you guys want some, you hit them up and you make your order, you know? Because it's very tasty and very moist. I like moist smoked fish. I like any smoked fish. If we don't end up eating this fish here, down here, why? Look how nice it is. Oh, guys, look. If we don't end up eating this, I'll put it away and then I'll make a fish pie. Okay, guys? And I can show you guys how to make that fish pie.
And I'll peel the potatoes. Put it on the top. Hey.
Okay, you guys heard him say it, right? And if he doesn't, I'm gonna snitch and tell you guys that he didn't do it. Because sometimes this man can say something, and then when I ask him, he's like pretend to be okay. But that would help, you know.
Wow.
It doesn't take long to peel potatoes anyway, but it would be nice if someone peeled the potato.
Yeah.
E kuira pepelo e oi como le pepelo, como le pepelo.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that one.
Yeah, this is, I don't normally eat this time, because this is early dinner, because I just had lunch. We weren't busy at work, so they let us go home earlier. Yeah, so, yeah, and I ran into this, and I had my lunch about 2 hours ago, No, 3 hours ago. So anyway, anything to share with you, just being in front of the camera and go ahead to eat the food.
What a bit better, yeah. He was going to say no.
So, yeah.
See how I chuck him under the bus when I eat. But anyway, yeah, he's here, so that's what matters. So otherwise, I have to put him in the bad books, But yeah, so I thought I'll quickly lay out the table and hurry up. And then he went and washed his face, his hands, and then came and joined. There's nothing wrong with
roll my sleeve up.
I am roll the sleeve up.
Ready to go. Yeah, it's a nice food.
Yeah, lovely food. Love the fish. Love this.
But yeah, the Cook Island potato salad, it's a bomb. Anytime, anywhere. It's a nice salad. She might show you the recipe.
I already showed you some. If you go and look through all my videos, I don't know, I got over 400 videos. But in there, I made potato salad.
It's not hard to make. It's just potato, mixed veggies, and pickle if you like. Whatever you like, you can put it in.
Oh, did I tell you guys the story when I first met this man here, right beside me? When I first met him, I was telling him how I love potato mayonnaise, Cook Island mayonnaise. So he planned to get all the ingredients together, guys, and I helped him whisk the oil and yolk together, okay? And we made a potato salad. Everyone that found some leftovers, they thought it was really yummy. But let me tell you now, after 30 plus years, he only made it that one time. This guy here. You know why, eh? He was trying to...
No.
Yes.
Maybe one other time.
Oh, yeah, that failed one. Oh, yeah, I just remembered when he said it. I thought of my kids. Yeah, because they helped him. Yeah, that's right. And it was a fail. No one wanted to eat it.
Look, the truth is, you don't have to be an expert or a chef to make that. It's an easy salad to make, believe me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no one wanted to eat your second one. See, the first one is because you did it really good and we put a lot of effort in. The second one, I don't know what...
Maybe I was in a rush to go somewhere.
Yeah, probably TAB. But the second one, yeah, I remember. I just remember, I think Sharon would remember that one. Because I think it was Sharon that helped. Sharon was only about 13, 14. And then he made it.
Anyway.
And it stayed in our fridge for days. Because no one was touching
Anyway,
it.
I wanna share a story with you about the TAB because she doesn't like me going to TAB. I don't always like going to TAB, but sometimes, I detour around TAB. There was one time that we got this news from Samoa that her dad was really sick. When I say really sick.
Daddy, I told the story.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell again. Anyway, it was that bad, they were thinking of amputating his leg. So the only chance, maybe, is for him to be transferred to New Zealand. Because in New Zealand they have the experts and the proper medicine to try and save the leg. To save the leg, he had to go to New Zealand. And they didn't have any money. So the mom, rang her and asked for help. We had a bit of money saved up, and there's no problem. We will send the money, whatever we had, we will send to try and get him to New Zealand and be treated. So it happened. We were short on milk or something, and I need to go up to the shop. So I went to the shop. And got the milk and the sugar, I think. And then I had a $50 note in my hand when I walked into the shop. But when I walked out of the shop after the little shopping, I had $10 note and some coins. And I walked out of the shops, and then looked around, and this is $10, and I happened to see the TAB, so I went in the TAB. When I got in the TAB, the next race will run in about a minute, so I just had 1 minute to fill in the form for that race. So what I did is I just look and took these 4 numbers. Now I took a first 4. For those of you that doesn't know what a first 4 is, a first 4 is for the runners to come first, second, third, and fourth. Hence the first 4 in a row. They gotta run in the same number as you put it down. So I picked these 4 numbers. And I put the $10. This is the last $10. I put it on this bet straight. 4 horses to run first, second. Say it's 1, 5, 10, and 13. There's whatever. Anyway, I put it in that order, and then it ran. It jumped. I put $10 on it. And then at the end of the race, it was one how I put it, exactly as it crossed the line. So yeah, I picked the winner for that race, and he paid. Well, I think he's paid. How much was the fare?
2,900.
Yeah, 2,900 was to pay for both of them to fly to New Zealand, and to pay their first 4, he paid $290. That's how much he paid. And because I had $10 on it, 290 times 10, I had 2,900 I won on that race out of the $10. So I collected the money and I went home. And I went home and I said, oh, I got the money for the fare. And she thought that I went to the account and draw the money. Draw the money out of the account to pay. I said, oh yeah, okay. She accepted the money, said thank you. And then we have to go and send it straight away to Samoa. So we went, there was a fish shop or an island shop, not far from us. We had to go straight away and send the money so the money gets there. And on the way to send the money, I said, I didn't get the money from the bank, from my account. And then she looked at me, what, you robbed the bank? And I said, no. Oh, what did you do then? And I say, TAB.
First I got angry. I thought, how dare you go TAB when he knows that he can't go wasting money on TAB?
Yeah, so, how we mentioned before that sometimes you just avoid an accident or something could have happened to you, but somehow you got saved. There's like a guiding angel following you. I believe, there's such a thing that follows you and saves you. So when that happened, exactly the same amount for the fares to bring them to New Zealand, there's the same amount I won. I don't know how it ended up, and what makes me put $10 and how he paid that much to get the full amount of the fare.
Do you usually bet $10?
I don't pay $10. I pay the dollar. I pay the dollar.
Or 2.
Or 50 cents. I gave me the right amount. And sure enough, they paid the fare and flew to New Zealand. And she said she wanted to go and see her father. So we paid her fare. You know, it cost us about 5, you know, a bit of pocket money for them and everything. So she flew over to New Zealand to meet them and help them in hospitals and everything. And yeah, he ended up saving the leg, and he was well, and then 2 weeks after that I went again to the TAB, and I bet I think I spent more than $10, and I won $5,000, the same amount of money that we used for her to go over to New Zealand and see her father. So overall, you know, we didn't spend much money to get where we wanted to go, you know, for the
Or any money when you think about
yeah,
it.
it's only a $10. I think the bid to get the 5,000, it cost me about $30. That's all. That's all I spent.
You know, guys, this fish was really nice. When Sharon and Desiree told me about this fish, I really, you know, like put my name down quickly for it, because I just love smoked fish. It just gives me good memories of New Zealand and my dad, you know. And this fish is nicely done. Whoever made it, thank you so much. In case you come and watch this video, the display of this fish was nicely done. So it's really, you know, like give it good thoughts of how to present it, which is really good. Because when you sell your food, guys, you gotta make it look pretty, you know. Because first, the shopper will look at the food or look at anything before they buy. And if it looks good, which I think this really does look good, then they'll want to buy it. So thank you very much. So when you guys interested to buy from them, from the man who makes this, then you guys can contact and, you know, arrange it. But the food is very nice. Yeah, and the story he was telling about the TAB, yeah, I've told that a couple of times, I think, on my videos, you know, because I just wanted to share, you know, like when I was doing the pumpkin, I was talking about how, you know, like a family member of mine, like, they're not very, like, you know, like, not a really a giving person, so and they always complain about being broke, and you know, it just makes me think, like, I remember my mum always used to say, like, whoever's tight and, you know, don't like to share or show kindness to other people, and they don't like to share and stuff like that, my mum always say to me, those are the ones that always struggle. Those are the ones that always think, no matter how much money they have in their wallet or in their pocket, it always seems empty, you know. So you're not doing it because you want, you know, like to feel full or have a lot of money. You do it because, you know, you look at something and you think, oh, I think they need a bit of help, you know, and you help, you know. You know, that's why along the years, my husband wasn't all that kind, like, you know, like that. Him, I mean, and when you look at it in another way, yeah, you just look after yourself and stuff. But the way I was hanging around my mom and seeing how she does life, I just think I love that kind of way. I love that kind of way. So I start teaching my husband. Sometimes he'll complain like, what are you doing it for a way? We do it too much, you know. But I just say to him, no, we just do it. It's my parents, you know. We love our parents. We got to show. And his parents too. Whenever his family needs help, I never ever deny any, you know, like when his family needs, you know, needs him. I never ever deny him, never ever. Because I know he loves his parents and his family just the way I do. So, and he, even though he used to complain in the beginning of our relationship, but as time went on, he could see I wasn't changing. I wasn't changing at all. So it was good that I started seeing that he understood, and we started going that way. So when we know, you know, family members needing help or a close friend of ours, whatever, yeah, we help. You know, it's good to do it like that.
Like some people, they'll do it for the reward, you know, the praises and all that comes for giving. But it says that there's more happiness in giving. There's more happiness in giving than in receiving, you know. And for example, that money I won, you know, that 2,900, I wasn't thinking about the money when I gave it. I was thinking about the leg. I was thinking how to save the old man's leg, and fortunately he got saved. And so that's the best, you know, the best money I use. I mean, I won that I used to put it in a good use. That's the best one. There's nothing can top that, you know. Save the leg. Save the leg.
Yeah, and then to give 5,000
Yeah.
a few days later, that's even better. It's like he didn't lose that 2,900. When my mum rang and said, you know, my dad is in really serious condition, and it looked like, you know, he was really going downhill, and my mum said he's really, really sick. And then, so when I flew over to New Zealand, and I saw him for the first time, I've never ever, he looks so sick. It's like, it's just, if he stayed back in Samoa, who knows, he probably wouldn't even be around. You know, he looked like he was on his way out. So, you know, I gotta send thanks to God for what happened, you know, what transpired that time, for getting my dad and my mum out of Samoa quick, getting him to because in New Zealand they got really, really good doctors and medical, you know, staffs and that. So they really took care of him. My dad was taken to the little hospital there in Manukau, and that's where he was taken. And they said that his foot was heading to gangrene or gangrene. Yeah, so it was heading there. But what they were going to do, they were going to really do their best and save his leg. So we went the next day, and I talked to the doctors again, and they said it's looking promising. But your father, you know, it was just a matter of, he got there fast. The doctor said to me, he was nearly losing his life, you know, and they done everything to calm him down and make him feel comfortable and everything. So it was really, really good. So my dad was in there for like 2 weeks, you know, getting his leg treated, his foot, treated. So lucky they didn't have to chop it off. Oh, my poor dad. But he really, really looked sick. He really looked like, he looked like he was near dying, you know. But praise the good Lord, that didn't happen. So that's it, because there's a lot of things with Tangaroa and I in our lives that it's like so many things fall into place, you know, And I always know it's God. I always, you know, when something good happens, I always send thanks, you know, to God, because I know it's God. You always got to send thanks to God, because, you know, He hears all our prayers, and He even hears our prayers before we even talk, you know. So I used to joke to my sister's in Melbourne. I go, hey, make sure you pray. He goes, oh yeah. And I said, don't think you can trick God too, because He knows what you're thinking when you're praying. And my poor sister, yeah, she'll laugh, and I'll say, yeah, you better pray properly and, you know, do it properly, and yeah. Anyway, that's what we wanted to share about, you know, his gambling anonymous. Yeah, but the food is lovely. I didn't eat any of that, but I just wanted to eat what was in front of me and taste my own cooking. But the fish was tops. Thank you so much to the hands that made this. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Well, thank you for joining me, Elvis.
Yeah, no worries.
He was getting some growlings, right? Because I'm talking and he's fidgeting, touching this, touching that, and it was bang, bang, clang, 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 clang. So I had to, you know, give him a little.
Anyways,
you know,
since we got mortgages and that, TAB is out of my life now, and I don't do the TAB thing again.
Yeah.
But so I just play poker, you know, spend $20 meet some friends. That's all the gambling I do now.
Anyway, thank you guys. Yeah, tangaro blah too much today, but it's good, because better than before. You know how it was like draining blood out of a stone just to get him to talk before? And I told him, you guys don't bite. And I think now he believes it.
Anyway, the All Blacks won yesterday, so good start.
I love All Blacks. Yeah, go to All Blacks. You know who used to be my favourite player? It was Ting. Oh, I can't say the name properly. Tuinga Kamala. What is it? Tuinga.
It's
Oh.
Tana Umanga,
Oh.
the dreadlocks.
Sorry. Oh, so if anyone knows him, please don't tell him. Please don't tell him, because he might go, how did you say my name? You know my best player in the All Blacks back in the days? Well, that's why I don't watch it much now. Is Tanga Umanga. Yeah. And then Ma'a Nonu. Yeah. Those two. I loved watching just to watch. Oh, and what's that other guy? He's the kicker. Oh, yeah. A half-caste Maori boy. And I told you Vicky likes him. What's his name?
Dan Carter.
Yeah. That one. My boyfriend as well. Excuse me. Yeah. I always say things like that. Like, oh, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, but don't worry, he does the same thing. When he gets ready to go poker, I go, oh, you look nice. He goes, yeah, I'm going to see my girlfriend. Yeah, just joking around, Anyway, we are off now. Thank you so much, guys, for always leaving your followers' comments. Really appreciate that. It's really, pleasing to read your followers' comments and comment back. And I'm giggling because some of the people that comment me are like jokers, and I like jokers. Yeah. He wouldn't know what that means because he's not funny.
No, you can make fun of me. Comments. I don't mind make fun of me.
Yeah, he always likes to hear comments about himself, so that's nice. I like reading his comments anyway. When he'll come home from work sometimes and he'll go, did anyone leave me a comment? Yes, I look out. Thank you, guys. You guys have been a pleasure to have on the other side of the table. Fasoi for, God bless, and don't forget to help out your family if you can, and friends. But
give and be happy.
Yeah, give as family you can. Okay, take care. God bless.